Some people double their income and somehow feel more stressed. That shouldn't happen. But it happens all the time. So what's actually broken? Most people think money problems are simple. If you're stressed, you don't earn enough. If you feel stuck, you need more income. If life feels tight, money will fix it. That logic sounds clean. It sounds adult. It sounds responsible. And that's why it's dangerous. Because money doesn't remove pressure. It relocates it. When you had less, the fear was loud. Bills, rent, survival. When you earn more, the fear gets quieter, but heavier. What if I lose this? What if I mess up? What if this stops?
Less panic, more weight, same anxiety, different shape.
And here's the trap. You don't notice the stress increasing because it rises with your lifestyle.
Let's walk through a very normal scenario.
I got a raise.
Not lottery money, just a solid upgrade.
At first, everything feels lighter. Okay, now I can breathe. Then life quietly updates. A better apartment, because location matters now. A newer car, because reliability is important. More eating out because time feels scarce.
I agree, but nothing extreme.
Yeah, nothing reckless. So where did the extra money go? It didn't disappear. It got assigned, slowly, automatically, without a meeting. And one day they look at their bank account and think, why does this feel exactly the same? Because the win didn't create freedom, it created maintenance. You're not richer, you're just managing more things. Income went up, but margin didn't. And margin is what reduces stress. Why doesn't high income feel safe? Look at all this money! Here's something nobody prepares you for. You can be making more money than ever and still feel 10 times more anxious. And that feels confusing. Because logically, money is supposed to equal safety, right? More income, more freedom, more peace. But in real life, it often goes like this. More income, more pressure, more fear, more stress.
If money really bought peace, millionaires wouldn't need therapists. But they do. Here's why.
The first trap, your lifestyle silently upgrades. Nobody sits down and says, now that I earn more, I'll create higher expenses. It just happens. You move to a better place. You eat better food. You subscribe to better tools. You start investing in yourself. None of this feels irresponsible. It feels earned. But suddenly, your baseline survival cost doubles. I might not cover. I might disappoint people. I might have derailed my life. So now, losing income doesn't mean I'll save less. Your income went up, but your fear threshold went up faster. You have to break through this fear barrier. The second trap, high income creates fragile identity. When you earn little, failure feels temporary. When you earn a lot, failure feels personal, because now your income isn't just money, it's your status, your proof that you're smart, your identity. So every slow month feels like, am I losing it? Was I just lucky? Is this the beginning of the end? And this is where the real anxiety kicks in. Not because money is missing, but because losing it would destroy who you think you are. That's not financial stress. That's ego stress. The third trap, income is fast, security is slow. Here's a harsh truth. Income is speed, security is structure. You can make 10K, 20K, even 50K a month and still be one bad decision away from panic. Because income can disappear overnight. Platforms change rules, markets crash, clients leave, trends die. And if your system is make money, spend money, repeat, then high income actually makes things worse, not better. A big engine without brakes doesn't make you safer. It makes crashes harder. This is the moment most people never talk about. You're richer, you're busier, you're more respected. But mentally? How long can this last? What if next month drops? What if I can't keep up? And that's when people start chasing even more money. Not because they want luxury, but because they want relief. More money isn't the goal. Silence in your head is. Why this matters. If you don't understand this, you'll think the solution is, but that's like pouring water into a cracked glass. The pressure just keeps rising. This is why high income alone never creates safety. And why some broke people sleep better than rich ones. In the next part, I'll explain what actually creates financial safety and why it has almost nothing to do with how much you make. Solution: what actually creates financial safety? So if more money doesn't fix the problem, what does? Here's the uncomfortable answer. Safety doesn't come from income. It comes from control. Control over your expenses, your decisions, your time, and your emotional reactions to money. Real financial security is built on three things. Predictability beats high income. A stable $4,000 that you understand is psychologically safer than a chaotic $15,000. Why? Because your brain hates uncertainty more than low numbers. Your nervous system doesn't care about flexing. It cares about survival. When you know how much comes in, how much stays, how long it can last, stress drops, even if the number is smaller. Because your brain hates uncertainty more than low numbers. Your nervous system doesn't care about flexing. It cares about survival.
Most people rely on discipline. That fails.
Security comes from systems you don't have to think about. Automatic saving, fixed percentages, boring rules you follow even when emotions are high. If your plan depends on "I'll be careful next month," you don't have a plan. Motivation is fragile. Systems don't have moods. Identity must detach from income. This one is hard. Your worth can't rise and fall with your bank account.
Because if income identity, every dip feels like death.
When you separate who you are from how much you make, money becomes a tool again, not a judge. You don't work for money. Money works for your life. Let's lock this in. You don't have a money problem. You have a control problem, a systems problem, and an identity problem. More income won't fix that. Structure will. And tell me in the comments, what stresses you more right now? Not making enough money or losing what you already have? I read everything.